So, you've seen this, if you've seen any of my other videos, most of these characters would look familiar. This one right here is the venerable Grey Wolf, Wixley Urgden, the beast, the wolf, high wolf lord of the Pharaoh Wolves homebrew chapter. And now they're just to a senior captain of the Codex chapter. Reclusiarch Vhek of the Tome Raiders. Right here. Back there is Josef Ironjaw of the homebrew Warlords. And right here is my latest, grand boss. He's kit-bashed from a Gravis captain, in case you're wondering. Petrus Armal is his name. He's part of my Exsanguination Brotherhood, being a Bl0od Angels successor chapter. I've kit-bashed him with some of the ultimate starter set, like generic extra burden stuff, for right beneath his right foot, and I have a few squads of aggressors. I used one of these pair rocket launchers to bash him, Now, see, Wixley is built basically as is straight from the ultimate starter set. Josef Ironjaw is from the relatively new 9th edition company command, box set, squad set, except the scores on his back right here are built with, from one of the champions for horse heresy, Honestly, I bought Vhek pre-built, from I believe Frontline Gaming or eBay. Painted him up a bit differently, painted the scars on his armor, like these ones around his waist. Added a tint of orange for his chapter, and I used, red gauze as like a cape. Pretty a standard conversion, Some of my other units, for example, the Lunar Priest, the Terminator Lunar Priest, Tor Ismar, his cape's built from, random junk food I've had and taped, as with those of quite a few of my sergeants, So anyways, the law is quite basic, Exsanguination Brothers are they're a younger chapter whose main thing is they've recently fallen into Khorne, the blood god. So Petrus Armal is one of the two major warlords of the Exsanguination Brothers, He's up there, his only rival is Jump Pack Captain Ulfhednar. Though it must be said, Petrus Armal is known for his distinct gruff nature. He's the one who made their, like, who codified their, battle cry, which I'll add later because I don't necessarily know it off the top of my head. It's written down. Josef Ironjaw. So the war totals are from an early founding chapter composed of loyalist Iron Warriors of the Loyalist Iron Warriors, Iron Hands, Imperial Fists, and Salamanders, with the explicit intent to basically create better war gear. When the former chapter master Gregory Rasputin commenced his heresy known as the Rasputin heresy, Joseph was one of the principal leaders of the defense of their homeworld, Supphus XXI. Supphus XXI is a fairly standard planet, it has, if you're familiar with the god Nocturne, for the salamanders, it's quite similar to that, except it has 3 natural occurring moons, in addition to a 4th one that largely is artificially designed by one of their other captains. So Josef Ironjaw, he's a strong, little gruff guy, very no-nonsense. His paint schemes all over the place, as he looted his power fist, which would be his right arm, and his helmet from Emperor's children, Warlords. In fact, of these four grand bosses, only half of which are fully adorned within their own chapters livery, being Chimeric and Vhek. Now, the thing about good old Wixley is, his left leg's part, armor is scavenged from either Iron Warriors, Terminators, Black Legion, or another unit of Heretic Astartes, He stole, way back when he was a rogue, he stole his Terminator arm, his sword arm, from a different Emperor's children or Tzenetch worshipping Terminator Astartes. The main chassis of his armor, like the torso bit, is from a god eater or other Khorne Terminator armor. Quite the decorated warrior and of his own right, son of the late Grand Beast, also known as Chapter Master, Beowulf Urgden. He is the ranking officer of the Ulfhednar tribe of the Fair Wolves, which is comparable to several companies of a standard Codex Astartes, Codex compliant chapter. You know? Now, you see that green and red, like, banner? That's a mark, that forms the mark of the Crusade for Frigitor, which is the homeworld of the Feral Wolves. You know? So, long story short, both Supphus XXI and, of course, Frigitor have been regarded by various Heretic Astartes forces, you know? Both wars currently are underway as we are discussing this. Now, the Exsanguination Brothers, let's talk about them. Their homeworld is the desert planet known as Mortis Prime. Their chapter monastery is known as Vizcaya. It's a hardy god, as one could imagine, full of thorns, scorpions, and not much surface water. There's tons of canyons and shit, you know,